Hi guys and welcome to this new video. What I have here is a rusty old scrappy rebar piece, and today I want to forge another tomahawk from it. So let's start by forging this end here completely flat. As you can see, it's nice and flat. Now I'll bevel it, which means I have to hammer one side here thin where the edge will be. After you bevel it, the blade should look like this. On the one side thin and on the other thicker. The next step is to lay this over the horn and then hammer it down so it bends like this. As you can see, now it's straight and then it bends like this, so the blade part here is in my direction. Okay? I'll do it and you will see. Now it should look something like this. Because I bent it over, now the edge has some small nicks. Don't know if you can see them. Yeah. And yeah, let's just refine the bevel some more. To sharpen it properly, I first have to make this edge here smooth so there are no more dents in it, and then I can start grinding the bevels. Now the edge is still very rough. Because of this I'll use this sanding stone, which is also not very fine, and yeah, make it a little bit finer. time to harden the blade. I'll do this by quenching the blade in water, but I won't quench it all the way. I will quench it until like here. So this part won't be hard, and as you can see, there's a little gap between the blade and the handle, so when the blade bangs against the handle, it hopefully won't shatter if this part here is soft. Let's see how hard the blade is. Sounds pretty hard. As you could tell from the noise the file made when it scraped over the metal, the steel is now very hard, but it isn't quite as hard as if you would quench file steel, for example, because in file steel there's way more carbon, because files have to be hard to, file other metals, and the file didn't bite into the steel, but it left some really tiny scratches. You can't even see them on camera, they are so tiny. And this isn't a blame, because this only tells me that the steel here isn't harder than file steel, and this is a metal file, which means it is very hard. I could snap it if I bend it like this, but we don't want this here to snap. So if this would be file steel, at this moment it would be too hard, and I would have to temper it to make the steel softer again. But because this is rebar, it's very hard now, but also not as brittle, so I won't temper it. Let's clean it up a little bit instead. Now I'll bring it to its final sharpness. The next step is to remove this metal strip here from the handle on both sides, so it's more pleasant to hold. Now I'll spray paint the handle with some clear coating so it can't rust. The coating dried and I can wrap the handle in some paracord. After I've wrapped the handle in paracord, I also want to mention that I oiled the wheel head here, so the oil prevents the X-head from rusting. I think the tomahawk turned out quite nice. I like how it looks. I think it looks a little bit like a Viking axe, but of course it's smaller, so I think I will call it a Viking tomahawk. Let's see what the tomahawk can do. So this was my tutorial about the Viking Rebar tomahawk. I hope you liked it. Thanks for watching and see you.